Alright, let's get running. How's it going? What's up, X? You just threw your GAC match, you're crying right now? I'm sorry to hear that. Whew. Today might be a throw as well, we shall see. My modding for this GAC week was kind of an afterthought. I was like tunnel visioned on the LSTB stream and all that stuff happening, and I had to just like toss together I wouldn't even call it a mod loadout. I would just call it like I just tried to get unequipped stuff in on somebody and then joined, and then we did LSTB, and that was awesome. It was a very fun day. But oh wait, Stream Deck is Stream Deck, come back to me. Stream Deck? My transitions. Try this one more time. Okay, this is new. Alright, my transitions just aren't working as usual. So some stuff is probably gonna break. I mean, we're here, fine. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is what I get for trusting a mobile app, but hey, it saved me from having to buy some insanely overexpensive. Literally, like, a Stream Deck is basically just like a piece of hardware with like 6 buttons that have like video screens on them, and it costs like $200 or some insane thing. I think there is that the update will actually be in another hour like the last one. I want to believe that that just happened because of daylight savings. I think we should be fine from now on. I want to hope so. Whatever. I guess we are kind of just waiting for that patch to hit, so I figure we could just... We got about 10 minutes. We could just kill some time. Could just knock out one of these real quick, continue climbing. But yeah, we have impending patch. I mean, we saw in the data mine for this morning, we did see a couple of marquee related things, so we actually could just be getting, honestly, maybe even like a Gideon? Hellion? No, it's Gideon, right? Gideon's who we're getting. The names are like mixing together in my head suddenly. I want to say Gideon. We might be getting Gideon today. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, we're T-minus 10 minutes, right? So we don't have that much time to kill. Might just be IG-11. Oh, true. Gideon might not even be till December then, probably. I didn't even think about that. It has to be IG-11. Yeah, I got excited for like half a second there, and then just... Nope. This is extremely mana efficient, but we're just playing to kill the time, basically. Is there even anything to do in Galaxy Heroes while we wait? It's just like the Mace event today. I don't know. Sure, have an auto. Wow, engaging content. And like, why can't I really hope that, I mean, Galactic Challenges, they said that the rework is going to be coming until like next year, right? I would like to believe that that might be where we first start to get to see this new schedule that's supposed to be happening. I don't know. Like, imagine if we just had like a Galactic Challenge that I could hop into for like 10 minutes here while we were waiting. Because like now there's just straight up no real place to use Kiadi Mundi right now. Like mess around with him, anything. Just unfortunate. Climb must be restarted. Wait, is it out just now? Excuse me? I think spending energy last time made it work. Bomber. Bomber? Okay, I guess we're done. Alright, we're just in this entire match for no reason then. Do you got patch notes? No.
Lady Luck is smiling.
I mean, character bundle small 13, character bundle large 13. Yeah, that's IG 11. Man, this match is so boring. I mean, we don't know what's in it yet, right? But the prospects aren't looking great. I don't know. I guess in some possible universe we get a Gideon kit today, but I wouldn't assume so. That's December stuff.
I talk to spirits. These are my rules.
Game.
Come closer.
We don't have patch notes yet, but I guess first things first, we could just go check the character list, right? IG 11 should be in there. Oh wait, isn't it true now? I feel like people have been doing this in my Discord lately. We actually can just check. What? Why do I have audio in game again? What's this is gonna be DMCA. We need no, get me out of here. We cannot. No, I refuse. IG 11 a new bundle. Why are we just re-downloading every single assets? Oh god, this is gonna take like 5 minutes for it to do this. Like we can't even go into battles. Like why are we just re-downloading? I might just leave it be for a second. Yeah, there he is. I'm just gonna let it sit. If it's just gonna be downloading everything nonstop, we cannot.
You're far from your flock, little bird.
A bird of prey hunts alone.
Again, base speed check, not exactly indicative.
Let's soar!
Does it mean we're not getting the patch notes until 5 minutes from now, I guess?
Who's that you got there?
Alright, I'm just gonna let this park at the main menu for a second. Let's see. Are we still, is it still downloading stuff, figuring stuff out? Yes. Rewards for bounty hunters. I might be tempted to actually just go do some Mando stuff in a second here. Even reset which node? Like, what? Something weird happened with this update. It feels like all the... Like, this is laggy too? What is happening?
If I kill you, I don't fuck
Yeah,
you.
we're just... I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't... Am I worried? Like, I don't... Like, I'm not worried enough to, like, not do battles. I'm gonna kill BlueStacks for a second here, though, and try to make sure... Whatever, I'm just gonna switch views to this other game for a second. Or at least, like... make it the main focus while we're... Okay. I'm probably gonna have to kill BlueStacks, which means it's probably gonna go black in the background, but it's fine. I don't know if that's picking up on stream, right? Are you all seeing, like, how choppy it is? Like, it looks unstable to me, which is not how I would like that to be looking.
Oh, I hear this.
God, there's just noise overload right now. Seems fine on your end? Okay. I mean, I believe you. Just, like, it literally just looks like I re-downloaded the game or something. Looks better than my game on my smartphone, extremely laggy. What just happened? Maybe this means it's a big update, I don't know. Checking for patch notes, still nada. Still nothing. What? I didn't see what they did. Okay, how are we looking? Still choppy. I hate this. Actually, okay, one more test. Enable high frame rate, back to 120. So we get we get 60 in game. Kill it, boot it. Get BlueStacks pointing the right direction, so we're back on the black screen. OBS doesn't even see the new BlueStacks. What? All quests are marked as due again as well? What the hell? Yeah, it's re-downloading, like... I'm just gonna let it re-download assets. Yeah. This is... I'm just killing BlueStacks again. I don't think this is BlueStacks' fault. Because, like, I've literally been using it multiple times today with no major issues. I don't know. Makes no sense. Okay, let's try this one more time. Worst case scenario, I can just, like, wing this in full screen. It's just for whatever reason BlueStacks isn't detecting the window. Automatic, nope. Okay, we're in business. Game seems to have settled down. Yeah, I think it's partially just laggy because of all the content update checks.
Snow, wind, and ice.
You pay.
Okay, how are we looking? Patch notes, still a no. I mean, I think we should be safe now, right? Alright, I'll just finish this thing on my own. We'll get this out of here. Just gonna do a covert Runeterra in the background. Alright, so let's talk about today then. We can actually make this a relatively normal GAC stream. So we have a pretty nice matchup, I think. Fighting against Nick from Shadowlands. I'm pretty familiar with them from the just a few servers around the community. I think we have a weird situation though, or at least I'm gonna be going blind into another fight that I haven't gone against before. How did I just mute this? Y'all will never know what's happening. I don't think it's the point anyway. Yeah. Again, I'm not too fond of the lock that we have going into this week, and so we have this matchup, right? I know that they saw my Vader counter, so I actually think they're going to be flipping up their strategy a little bit for me, because normally it was actually going to be a pretty comfortable fight for us. They just posted like a Rey, which we were going to use my normal Kylo counter with the Mon Mothma. They were also going to use like Darth Revan on defense, but I definitely know that they saw the Darth Revan counter video. So yeah, I think they're mixing up, but also if we just flip on back over, we have this Luke team, and I don't know how things got to be this bad, but I kind of hate my Vader modding, especially because if I just took a little bit more time and like was able to just more thoroughly go in and, you know, mess with everyone, we can actually build a ridiculously sick Vader now. One of the recent like 6A mods that missed all the speed but hit all the crit chance just can deliver such a nice stat line that like... So the idea that I have here, right? He has a very, very nice Hermit Yoda. 340 Hermit Yoda. Obviously, it's Hermit Yoda. We can't get him into stealth. He's got a 22 and a 21 that he doesn't even have 6 dot yet. The dude just stone cold does not care. The idea that I have here, right, is I think we can go Vader with Thrawn lead with Watt. It's actually a really nice Luke too. He even has like an offense arrow. It's not speedless Luke. Like he's still plus 100, which is about where mine is as well. But my hope is, so if we do this, right? Let's talk this through for a second, because I haven't even convinced myself yet. So my hope is that we will have like the Mass Assist has to not kill either of them, which I'm not that confident in either, right? It's like the Thrawn modding I kind of messed up with as well. I took the protection off of him and then just immediately regretted it this first fight. You know, we've got some good flat defense, but of course Luke with Jedi's Will doesn't care about your defense, so that's not helping me out at all here. We are squishier than I would prefer. But anyway, the whole point being that when Luke goes off and does the stun, we're gonna give Thrawn tank tech. He's gonna land 100%, and then we just, you know, play it out from there. Let's see. I'm not sure. It's weird business. I was thinking also possibly like this could be an angle. It's kind of pricey for our roster, but if we go like Vader lead with GB on the side, it's actually not a bad package. We could actually go through a lot and deal with a lot here, and I think we would be fine. Patch notes are out. Finally. Nothing spicy. That's unfortunate. We could just do a once over real quick. What? Oh. I was like, that is not my desktop view. Okay. Update to Concert Starfighter? Sure. Netflix was applying breach of target. Okay, that's actually really, really nice quality of life fix. I call it quality of life because if you have Luke in Arena right now, you've been dealing with this on probably a daily basis. And this would cause really, really annoying things sometimes, especially if your team got hit by it and their team did not. That was a huge hassle. A bug was fixed with the Sith Eternal Emperor, where mirror match the player could only link one enemy because Emperor was untargetable. So what, were you just like stuck in Link forever or something? If it was just like a 2v1 or something, like only 2 enemies left? Seemed to issue where it was not getting Jedi ultimate charge from Jedi allies with max stacks of Jedi lessons. Okay, maybe I actually did know about that. I specifically said that this was a scenario that was happening, but I didn't know the exact conditions. I've definitely experienced this before. It's also a nice fix. Pack doesn't matter. Mod pack does not have 60 delay still. They're still not monetizing that. CG showing some restraint, I guess. Yeah, I mean, pretty boring patch after all. I agree. It was extremely underwhelming. Okay. So what are we doing here? I think this team will be safer. I don't know. I could see this Luke just like one-shotting off of the Hermit Yoda turn. So while I think the theory crafting goes sound for if like Thrawn was tankier or if I felt better about Vader's modding here, this will cost us a team. I think they might have leaned towards cheesiness because their average was so high. I feel like this is going to be the better way to go. So I guess let's just head on in. We could just weapon tech on Vader immediately. I'm gonna on Vader immediately. I don't think we care about the fact that Brute is getting dispelled via assist, right? Because we're going right after Luke. I really don't know how I feel about this. This drives me crazy. Like, I hate 3v3. I hate not knowing for sure. Like, if we could just Kyle this and try to call his bluff, but I think I get the feeling he's still gonna post Rey in rear. I'm not sure. Let's try this. I think this is gonna feel bad for a while, actually. I could very easily see this because, right, Vader's gonna get stunned. We're just gonna be parked for a bit. Bulban's gonna mind trick us. We're gonna have to wait for that to end as well, but I think we can kind of come back and reverse sweep eventually. So it's weird. It's very, very weird. Yeah, I think because we're only getting one tech off, I think we just have to be... God, it reset... we're on 1x. What is happening? I'm so disoriented right now. I'm like getting whiplash from all the differences. Okay, so there's that. Kind of expected all of this. Yep, we're just here for a while. I guess actually weapon tech not being on him actually does feel kind of bad here. That is true. Okay, we get a brute attack back. Okay. I was really hoping to not lose Watt there because Watt was the main. It's Foresight as well, actually. I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work. Or at the very least, we're gonna have to basic. The problem is the basic actually won't get rid of Foresights either, so we can't actually get choke off. Speaking of choking. Yeah, we're killing this. I don't know. I mean, maybe... I don't know what it felt right there. I don't have a good answer. Maybe just going for Throne lead, right? I think the Throne lead was a bigger risk, or like a bigger question mark at first. But pretty much the moment we had a character go, we were just going to immediately get the Vader swap. I think it was going to feel good. Like, it was either going to be an immediate loss where like Thrawn or Vader gets one shot, or it was going to be immediately like, alright, we get the normal combo off and we win. The fact that we let them go to Mind Tricks means that they got to pop the Foresight, which just made Vader's... Like, we did get to the Vader turn that I was hoping for, but there was just no good turn there. I don't know. I mean, this Luke's speed being kind of lowish means we could just try something like this. I still feel like this is going to feel potentially bad, though. Like, we could go for, like, a JKRG and my Jolie. Let me bring OBS back into the fold. There's so much stuff happening at once. Couldn't outspeed Yoda. No. Not with what I committed to defense. Like, there wasn't... Because I have certain characters on defense, which, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be watching this stream before attack or not, but the normal counters that I can think of for JML, or JKL, like, Sith Empire, we cannot field that. Like, if it was, like, Shaxi there, then we could stun. But otherwise, I didn't have a good answer that didn't feel super risky. I think we have to just go for something like this. I don't know. I don't know what the correct answer is from here. I went with a heavier defense, and I don't love what I have on offense right now. Okay. Not bad so far. We're immune to stun. Like, we get this? I feel like... What do I feel like? Okay. I don't hate this. He's going to waste his turn. It's going to give them a decent amount of turn meter. Not as much as 5v5, of course. I mean, just immediately, right? This feels so much more stable. We can still stealth. Actually, this is really, really nice. Alright, we can just basic pressure them. Next mark should take this. Your turn does not matter, sir. Or we could just get multi-dodges and everything. You know what? That also works. Instead of spreading here, we're going to lose this mark in a second. I don't want to lose that. I think we just, yeah, we got the kill. Man, this was such a nicer choice. I think if it was a speedless Luke, this could have potential to feel ugly, but otherwise, nah. Okay, we just need to make sure. All right, Old Ben can't be evaded. The banner thief is coming. Okay, we can, I think, top off Julian next match assist. This Old Ben is tanky enough, I think. We're not going to get robbed just yet. What's happening? We're just getting beaten down by an old man. Okay, Yoda should have this. We can call this a Jolie. Okay, we're good. Please die. Okay, Max Bender finish on the follow-up. Still... not the way I'd like this to go, but I don't know. Even like, yes, I didn't like my Vader modding, but I still think that that setup just wasn't the right answer. I think Jake here would have been a better response. Okay, so for this team, I personally like this team myself, and I also have a lot of respect for it. Like in 5v5, GG would be a perfectly normal answer. For this mode, it really isn't. I've tried that before. It's not great. I feel like we could just go for a setup like... I don't know if we're going back onto Wedge lead again. I feel like Wedge lead is still going to be a death risk, but CLS is the core, right? We take out CLS and we're pretty much fine from here, and we get the opening stun. Yes, he has more tenacity. Yes, he has more crit immunity, but Han has plenty of crit chance to contest that anyway. I think we're okay. I think this seems fine. Right, we're maybe hurting Mon Mothma. I think it'll be fine. Plus, also, Han, of course, ignoring or having the can't be evaded on his basic. We don't really care about Chipio's blind. Yeah. What? He's not using blind. Interesting. We can get the banners back, but we gotta take a detour then. This detour is very expensive. I'm not a fan. I don't know if we can actually generate... Yeah, we're... Alright, let's just take this out. Alright, he's on double confuse as well. I mean, I guess... We had the opportunity to close it out rather quickly, and we didn't. Tried to greed for banners, and for once it actually got punished. These exposes. That was ugly. It's mostly just a question of what he has in rear, though. Like, I'm holding a lot, trying to be careful here, but, if he's on pure cheese, we might be in a rough spot. It's hard to say. Alright, let's get everything back in shape. Should have used Revive on Jolie. 54. You're always the cop on that. 54, 10 to 47. Yeah. Yes. It did. We don't... If we have this painfully floating Bastila, I don't think we can really make use of her. Man, the worst thing about that, like, if that GBA setup worked, then I would say it's justified, but we basically killed 2 teams for 1 there, so now we have these leftover Geos that are kinda feeling a little bit clunky. I think we can maybe try Grievous here. They do have some consistent dispel for Magniguard, but I don't think it'll be that consistent. Okay, looking for good target locks. We get it. Fantastic. Are we really gonna 2% miss that? Okay. This fight just got weird then. Also, he just... I mean, that's fine-ish, but he just counterattacked us with target lock. I'm not sure what happened there either. And that AoE was questionable. I'm tempted to pull that up in a replay. I really don't know what just happened there, actually. Is that a bug? I mean, 50 banner not bad considering a death, but like... Okay. Everything we just did is fairly justified. It's kind of weird. Okay, he did post DR, which is interesting. That's actually going to be a little bit rough, although he posts DR without Bastila. Man, if I had, like, a better bounty hunter team, this actually would be, like, a really, really good position to try to punish him from here. Hmm. Interesting. Would something like 501st actually kind of feel okay here? It's a 339 DR. It's actually a really, really nice DR. Whatever, we could just knock out this fight first. I think this should feel kind of no-brainer. Although I guess it's... Is this fight made any more strange by the fact that I don't have his normal support staff now? Like, how is this ever a fail? Yes, will be ability blocked at the start. Yoda should still dodge F-Lux considering that F-Lux doesn't have the normal bonus traits. I don't know that I see this getting punished. Let's just try this. I think this should feel fine. I'm really surprised no Ray. I mean, they just did get SLK this past week, so like their strategy was always gonna kind of change up a little bit here, but I think this should feel fine. Yeah, Hermit Yoda, I think plenty nice feeling escort here. They are doing like okay true damage here, but I think we're fine. We ramp. Better life still just to keep hitting Luke here. Now that she's not crit immune. We got the ult. I think we wait. They're not really doing anything. They don't really have an end goal here. Oh, right, we have revive block. Okay, we're cruising. We're chilling. Is there any way that we could possibly get Hermit Yoda back to full health maybe? So let's just basic. This shouldn't kill him. Wait. Excuse you? Is it? Oh, it's because we killed them with Master's Training, actually. Interesting. Okay. I don't think it matters much, but fair enough. So that means we're not supposed to do that again. I was so disoriented. Okay. We actually did get extra banner out of it for a time, so you know what? That actually was kind of best case scenario, I would say. Oy. Okay. So what are we doing here? The Padme team does have potency. I almost wonder if Night Sisters could make it work here. It's a pretty average HK. Anyone checked in the mod salvage pack? Wait, what did that say? Extremely rare offer. Like, if you're ever wailing for mod salvage, I don't know, 1300, we have, like... It's probably, like, profitable. I don't know that I would recommend ever wailing for mod salvage for the most part. I don't know. The other packs that came out today are, like, insane value. It's like, you get almost double what you pay for, so I did go for those, but those seem, like, completely skippable. Alright. As FC Nova crumbles, LSTB was what did us in. Okay, let's just knock out the easy ones. Yep. I'm still not really sure what to think about this matchup. Like, yes, there was some ugliness there, but as iffy as I feel about this offense plan, I feel pretty solid about my defense. I see went for Ego 70 ways over special mission clear. The first thing I did on that stream was the special mission. What? I did both. If anything, I like completely reinvented my plan and still got the 70. Yeah, we did both. Well, I didn't win it. But also, the people who did win it for the most part didn't even fight Jordica, by the way, who was like just absolutely wrecking my face during that fight. Alright, if we get the stun here, we're chilling. Okay, we're getting a lot of 2% dodges that are doing the AI a lot of favors right now. Yeah, just whatever, do it to me. See if I care. This is actually, like, it was already kind of happening anyway, but I think there was a missing mod slot on Zombie, and I opted not to put anything in because I was curious if it would just get, like, some nice paper cheese. It does seem like it's kind of happening. We have to stun first. We're not killing him yet. Give me one more Daka turn. Okay, there we go. We got what we came for. God. Only that pack had the new relic materials? If that pack had the new relic materials, I probably would have it already. I mean, for the health of the game, I feel like it's better if CG doesn't sell them, though, right? And the same thing's probably going to happen for, like, well... The Galactic Challenge materials are available to everybody. The Relic Game materials are very likely going to be tiered like Gear 12 Plus was, right? So I would say they should make that farmable ASAP. Galactic Challenge, everyone's working with the same stuff. And, like, yes, people are missing the slices that they want sometimes. Like, there's some unevenness there, but we're all still in the same boat there, right? I really don't know what to think about this matchup. Wait, R2 maybe? I was expecting like Ray, possibly a second JML and back, and like honestly almost would have been easier. No, this is just gonna straight up fail. Like, it's a Tenacity, Malik. I feel like this might have to be a two-parter. I don't know if I see an easy win in one. Like, maybe JTR to get an easy cleanup on the second time, but... I don't know. Maybe I just posted too much. Just went a little bit too ham. Wait, where's Clash at? I need to phone a friend. Didn't Clash at one point say that Nest could... Oh, but it's 3v3 though. So there's less of a guarantee that a non-Malik turn will give us a shield before he tries to drain. Brain Kira. I think we gotta... There's no heal block. I mean, Shock is heal block. But I would be worried about Nest versus Chase if both are R1. Kind of depends on the Nest modding. I mean, Chase is a very... Shock has health block, knock protection. Yes. But I think, right, like, if we lose 40% protection, or 40% health and gain you know, 40% returning, then we're still gonna die to a Malik Drain. Oh yeah, true. There's also Malik Basic. I don't think this works. He's wants to clear it. Yeah, it would. And seriously, literally, if you changed that one fight at the start here, this would be so much slicker, so much cleaner. Could just straight up waltz out of here. I mean, whatever. I'm not a 3v3 expert. Okay, I do think we can nest this Padme. It feels risky, but I think we learned enough last time that I know what to look for. So this GK is 214 speed. Our nest would need to be like just below his, so that or just above his, so that GK will always give us a shield. So I think it's a potency Anakin, but on paper, if I'm understanding this correctly, I believe this should always be safe. The only thing that's unsafe here is they're gonna have, like, we might just get more counterattacks, and that might make this feel more clunky. Is that true? I believe that to be true. Yeah, you know what? We need cheap pickups. I think that we just have to go for stuff like this. Yeah, you can have them. You know what? We're just gonna take some immediate damage. We need progress. I think there's gonna be a lot of counterattacks like that, so this might just feel bad. We'll see. Yeah, GK is always gonna be lapping after us, I think, as long as we do this correctly. Love this to be... Wait, what are we doing, Padme? We're supposed to be doing Anakin. Baby Yoda makes noises. That's cool. Did we just disrupt the turn order and clock Anakin behind us because of that one separate Padme hit? No, we're fine, I think. Alright. Give me what I desire here, please. Wait, we're on basics. What? I didn't even hit auto basic. Just move on. I was wondering why we weren't taking turns. I mean, not that the combat right now particularly matters much, but... Okay, Padme, or Anakin's turn did get shuffled behind us, I think. Am I going insane here? Why do the turns keep switching? I'm losing my marbles. Where, like, every single time, like, their speeds are modifying somehow. If we were, like, causing extra Anakin bonus turns, I would understand it, but that's not what's happening here. Like, why is Padme going after us one time? And watch, I'll turn it off so we get to see it on the next turn. Yeah, now it's Anakin. Like, if they have no TM gain sources, there's nothing that could possibly cause them to... But there's no C-3PO that changes our turn meter. They have no TM modification. What is happening? I think it'll be fine. I don't think it matters, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating for the planner and me, because I thought I understood this, and now we're just seeing, like, exact proof of the opposite. Watch, we're gonna... Okay, perfect counter timing. Thank you, sir. Someone's gonna last one eventually. I guess that's true. Should be an Anakin kill. Okay, the 2% are insane today. We had him set up perfectly. Ugh. I mean, for DT's Terminator, I would say you remember it because it's like cognitive bias for like, that's the high impact move that was gonna make the difference. In this case, it's just like every moment that it matters, or would matter here, like getting a character kill. Like Anakin would just be dead by now. We'd be working on Padme. Okay, this should be an Anakin kill. Okay, I'm wrong. We're just basic on Padme here, I think. That shielded community is probably going to cause us problems here. Yeah, it's the one problem with 3v3 is there's just not enough places to cause GK to taunt himself. So we're just going to counter way too much. I just don't think this counter is viable. Not in 3v3. This is like the one setup where the speeds would enable it, and we still aren't quite there. Alright, we take the Anakin kill. Padme set up pretty juicily easy, but let's see. It's possible we just send one squad to eat the DR. I don't think we have a squad that can one-shot DR handily. If we had like better Rebel fighters in shape, which I actually might have by the start of 5v5 season, then I think we could go that route. Or if we had better bounty hunters as well, also viable. But I think that's gonna be 3 to 4 weeks out. I feel like Boskly would swallow this. Just is there a risk that? Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. If we had Gear 13, like maybe like Relic 3 to 5, I think we could just go Bosk lead, but also the modding on them is like pure trash right now. Yeah, then we need like protection primary circle at minimum. Yeah, get me. There's a reason why they're not ready for prime time. Bosk, we already know that like any Bosk nihilist method isn't going to work because Malik just kind of breaks that. Okay, if we were going to get it done in one, I think it has to be like a Padme setup. I think we just got to shoot for it. Shakti will help fight the potential drain. Let's just take this. I mean, Bastilon not being here actually kind of hurts our courage output, right? Which isn't great. Okay, not a bad start. Suddenly went very south. Yeah, okay. I think we back out. I don't think we lock this in because I don't know what the state of the cooldowns is. And then maybe we just go for like how about we just use Shakti? I know JTR can kill Malik. I don't know that JTR can kill all three of them. I mean, definitely not right. wouldn't be surprised if Imp Troopers could actually do like surprisingly well here. They've surprised me a lot over the course of the season. And Mothma is definitely a no-go against Padme. Okay, let's just burn the cooldown first. I think that's just a guaranteed. I don't know. That first battle, it makes me sad because seeing how clean that second battle would have been, I just needed to get off of the Vader train. Okay, cooldown's gone, so they're gonna do shock into grenade. I'm thinking something like a Rex League could work here. Might be messy, but the issue is, like, could we still successfully kill Malik after? I think Malik's still going to be a huge issue. The drains alone, even if we manage to not hit him till last, which we're going to be on, we need to do our trooper return over to Rex to get the Malik taunt off at the start. But I'm pretty sure just by triggering his 3 drains, he should be able to reverse sweep. Unless 5s can stay unsacrificed until that point in the fight. I almost feel like something like this would almost perform better. I was thinking maybe EP Thrawn for Padme cleanup though. It also makes 5 sacrifice really bad feeling. Let's go for this. We've got Arc Trooper faster than Rex, so even if you land shock here, I think it's fine. I think we're just, yeah, it's fine. Okay, that was... Our damage isn't exactly insane here. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. This is just going to be a messy finish. We posted a lot on defense, so any possible efficiency scraps down here, or up front, is just going to set this up for a bumpy rest of the ride. What are the odds that Vandor is actually safe against Malik because he targets weakest? Oh wait, we use Nest, right? Imps won't work because of needing debuffs or needing assists. They're not going to land that on Revan, and we don't have the base gear to just power through a Revan with base damage from single shot. I'm just not all that sure. As uncomfortable as it is, this actually might just be the best shot we have. It's not saying a whole lot. I would almost honestly rather lean R2. I mean, is number crunch gonna be better than this? What's up, Delta? It's a rough day today. I know, whatever. I'm not crying spilled milk over it. I just do not like 3v3 as a mode. But I'm actually still super excited for the 5v5 season to come back. I think Lando might still technically be superior here, but Lando is basically just going to be Malik food. I guess Lando does mean more Mon Mothma assist, though. I don't know, we're just throwing junk at the wall at this point. I guess the one part that's really awkward about this too is we can't actually get Mon Mothma assist to dispel if we don't target elsewhere. That's actually really awkward because of this. That's just gonna be a death. I don't know. This is so questionable, but you know what? We need someone who can just go for DR in relatively one blow. I think it has to be this. Is she still modded? Okay, she is. Is she still modded correctly? Okay, kind of. I don't see any other possible way of trying to get DR in one hit. The problem is it's a triple hit, so I feel like he would just re-equalize 3 times, right? But we do get this as a possibility of Mace buying us some time. She could... The first special might actually be able to take this. The hero. And the villain. Probably not, but... Okay, that's fine. We got time. She has a potency loadout. I don't know that it's gonna... This death mark is actually clutch. We actually really want this death mark. This is good for now, believe it or not. The fear. Okay, JTR can kill this though. Wait, no. That's such a bad habit. All right, we ride. We take this. I'm surprised we're not landing anything though. Okay, that's fine. You can have that. That's for you to keep. I was thinking Wampa at first and did not see Wampa be able to pull that hit, but yeah, Stick continues to be clutch. She hasn't actually come in clutch that much this season, but she hasn't really had to either. Okay, this is gonna feel clunky without Finn. That's my prediction. Really? You're landing that crit? Okay, we're kind of down in the critically avoided territory now, so I think we should be able to get... Or we could just resist all of it with Tenacity down. Literally all 4 debuffs just got resisted with Tenacity down. You know what? Sure, dude. Why not? Alright, this is good timing. Make sure BB-8 isn't going to get drained out or anything. Currently full banners on everyone else. He's already stunned. There's no real reason to go for that. Can we? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Game gave me his permission to succeed. Okay, so not bad banners overall, ignoring the part where he ate several arguably very important teams. The other issue that we have now, though, is timeouts. We don't have... So EP would feel good in cleanup against that other team. I don't think we get to do that, though. I'm pretty sure, as like the only remotely competitive team left, we kind of have to just go for surviving until we get into shock loops here. We gotta make sure we don't get halted. I don't think we can go EP plus Trey in one team either. I think we need like Trey, SI, and Nihilus to go for the Padme fight here. And then taking Savage. Yeah, I hear you. Could totally work. Not quite in a usable state for me, but I perfectly understand why you would bring that. Alright, we gave them all advantage. Let's just fish the RNG. Why not? We shocked the side ones. Okay. Hard to complain. Give me stun loops. Shock loops. Don't even care about the stun yet. Just give me shock. Gonna be ugly on our banners for a bit. Don't really have a choice. It will be ugly to get this counterattack right now, but we actually will get a Super Taunt off of this by doing this, so it's not gonna be going on Palpatine. So yeah, it did happen. Even that doesn't really matter yet. You're going to timeout. You're going back in... Not quite. You're... Timeout, please. Okay, progress. These resists are killing me here. Okay, Sith Trooper not exactly. He's gear 12 up against Relic 7. The dude has like 1, maybe 2 hits left in him, so we do need to be... Palpatine can take 1 counter. Let's take it. Okay. Cannot express enough right now how much I would love for you to just go to sleep. Okay. We can breathe somewhat easy here. Although it's going to be kind of annoying trying to actually kill these people to death here. To start. We need to specifically avoid debuffing them where we can. I mean, there's more counterattacks here, but he's going to be a pain if we lose this shock stun that we have on him already. Go to sleep. Okay, that was surprisingly not too painful. Considering that they get protection back, I actually kind of expected this to be a pain. If my Palpatine wasn't R7, I would still expect that. Alright. There's a good old deflect. It's weird that we need to fracture him to actually like successfully deal damage. Okay. We're getting there. This is so painful. This offense up is actually mattering, by the way. God. Like pulling teeth. Okay. I assume... I forget, do we even... Oh god, there's another rest of the board. I completely forgot about. You're not gonna be fun. I mean, is there a successful path to killing Padme that doesn't involve just... I don't think there is. 21, I think we can interpret this. Yeesh, yeah, this is... This is, let's say, a bit less than ideal here. That machine gun. It does not disappoint, even with this team being, like, pretty bad gear. So I think with Veers, I think we take the damage over here first. Alright, we lost our offense for the moment. What is even happening right now? Okay. It looked like we were making good progress on Bosk there for a second. I don't think we're one-shotting this Finn team. Ash? This is a bizarre idea. I feel like this fails. They should try to go for Django. I don't know if the AI is smart enough to not go for damage immunity. We know that Malik isn't. Like, Malik was just constantly ramming his face on Droideka. It's possible that Django, right? Finn should swap and immediately kill Newt. Newt comes back to life. Oh, but that gradient is one-shotting him, though. Yeah, this dude is like 30k health. I was gonna say 20k. I didn't give it enough credit, but 30k isn't gonna change much there. There's no buffs that they would have that give them less offense, so Traya isn't exactly changing much here either. Yeah, I think this is a burner situation. I don't think it's happening otherwise. But not use that way for the fear and kill and fear them because I don't have the Zeta. So it just wasn't really much point. Plus, it doesn't dispel on dark side enemies either, so that was it was just a strictly worse button than calling, because the basic was always going to call the Gear 13 character to assist. Plus, also he's Gear 11 anyway, so the damage was going to be trash. It's just better to call Stark there, I think. Alright, he's like 5-star Gear 11, basically. Okay. Unfortunately, I would love to use them in the other zone, but I want to say I don't think any other team can really kill this Padme. Unfortunately, like even if we had like a low gear Mandalorian, I think they could feel alright here. Can this bounty hunter team pull this out somehow? I mean, the problem is boss unique is pretty much offline from immediately at the start. 170 speed IG-11, not so. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, the faction doesn't really have any speed bonuses aside from like Django. But, like scoundrels rather than bounty hunters. Boba's not strong enough to execute this Padme, is the issue. I mean, we could go for like a spy nuke, but that would be like, that would take some fair luck. And honestly, they're not even getting that many debuffs otherwise. And if spy loses, man, it's what, a 3-turn duration in LSTB? 3-turn duration here. This is so awkward. Wait, can we just go like a Poggle lead maybe? Just try to cheese this out. Her heal might be on cooldown too, which is the awkward part of this. We can't go Sunfac either, which also makes this incredibly clunky. It's not even that much bonus. Sheesh. We could try like a Zalbard. That's so awkward though. I don't think I see it. Although it would almost be better and even than like, if she could give Foresight to any faction, I would actually kind of love her as a flex tank in situations like this. It would actually be very, very sleeper, I think. This is versus this from Snake from Shadowlands. That's still a MM. Doesn't surprise me. It also doesn't surprise me that it took it a long time. It's sad too, because like he used to post MM wigs, and so I was actually kind of expecting that we could just waltz in and do that. Actually, okay, I think we can Wampa this. I think Wampa can hang. I think it'll be a little bit awkward and clunky. We just need a setup that Wampa can kind of just chill with for a while. Which means we need some sustainability. Is this anything? We just go like... Not the right... Probably we don't have like actual health healing, so like... We don't have a Dispel either, so Courage could eventually stack up enough to matter. What's his health steal value? Oh, yeah, he's not even bothered. Okay, we're off this train. I'm back on this train. But different. I don't think we have sustainability. I think this is going to be a kind of one-shot deal. What's up, Dan? What's up, Scrap? Thank you for the raid. Kind of an ugly GSC round, to be quite honest. We're down to scraps, and we got some non-scrap stuff to deal with. And Baze could kind of get some value. Kind of has to be Bosk in a way that I kind of regret. I might work on my bounty hunters this week. We've been in enough situations. I didn't want to work on them exactly until we got to the point where... Okay, so if we do anything to Padme right now, she doesn't have buffs either, though, so this isn't exactly the best spy turn. I think we just pop Taunt here. Don't overthink it. So he's gonna go first. But she should lose her crit immunity. Let's hit her once. There's some slight anti-synergy here, and that extortion is gonna cause them to dispel themselves, which is actually making Spy worse. What's up, Bolvar? Thank you for stopping by. I promise this is typically a lot cleaner gameplay. I'm just not that good at 3v3. I mean, Nuke can kind of just stranglehold us out from here, but Spy isn't exactly getting what he wants here. Alright, 70% Terminator there, not bad. I mean, we just kind of choked him out with percent HP damage here. We honestly probably could have even held Spy if we wanted. Like, Spy's roll here was pretty minimal. Yeah. Nuke kind of just got the job done. Okay. I think we just pull the cooldown. There's straight up no way that we're gonna take this team otherwise. I think we pull the cooldown and I think we go Treya. And I don't see a real issue with that. Alright, we get to send a burner for 3 because we want to pull the grenade on the last hit. Not really any much else to think about there. We're sending Gar Saxon. I like how the moment that I mentioned is when you type it in chat. I haven't forgotten, sir. Okay. I think this should feel fairly comfy. With the possible exception, I think Treya's faster now. Wait, did they just outlap Finn twice? Is he that slowly modded? Okay, we definitely want this isolated. Right. I don't see any reason why we would not. I was about to say, it might kind of suck that we have Treya going before Scion there, but the fact that Finn is so slow kind of helps. Bails us out. Doesn't help bail us out if we don't have Pain over here, though. So are we just not landing Pain today, or what's up? I guess not. Yep. I don't think we can actually get through this team. We are thoroughly gassed. If that Pain landed on Poe, then I think we were cruising, but Treya getting bullied out just means that they can control us from there. Alright, we can try like a first order mishmash. I don't think, like... What do I think here? If we had a way to guarantee a turn on IPD, actually, and might be able to set up something. We're running low on tanks, though. And also, IPD could very easily get one-shot by one of these people. We could just go like a tank line. In theory, Zalbar with IPD is a cute idea because it means that he should kick in taunt after IPD is nukeable. How do I balance farming mods versus slicing mods? I would just treat it as, I would say the default state is always farming more, and then usually once a good enough mod shows up that I think it kind of demands my time, then I'll just kind of flip into slicing mode for a while. But also, if you're like, you know, farming slicing materials and you just feel like your collection, like the stuff that you've got remaining to work on, isn't really worth the time and you want to go back to farming, which actually just happened to me today, then I think that's two things. That's a sign to absolutely go back to farming, but also I think you've kind of leveled up your collection a little bit. You kind of know to up your standards a little bit for what's worth keeping. We did not actually get the grenade one-shotting us, which is what I was looking for there, so I don't think IPD is going to get this dead. Doesn't really matter what we do here. Yeah, but because we're last man standing. Yeah. I mean, the resistance package has done surprisingly well in the past, but that was with Stick alongside, and Stick had services to do elsewhere, so this team isn't really achieving much. Surprisingly durable, because a lot of the time, Holdo Basic would just keep on remaking Foresight on Trooper, because Trooper, you know, being the weakest, and then Stick would re-Foresight herself, so they actually, like, punched up really, really well, but yeah, not quite gonna be happening here. Whatever, maybe we could just go for like a damage pickoff, but I don't really expect a whole lot to happen here. We'll just try it for the sake of... Yeah, the control's just insane. Alright, yeah, I don't think we're getting past that team. It's insane that that single loss at the start just snowballed everything. But yeah, with how much stuff I posted on defense, we kind of... I just wasn't sure how JKR was going to perform. I felt like it had to be Vader, and I was completely wrong. JKR fight on that was extremely easy. Huh. Interesting. Worth knowing for next time. Alright, we can take out this team, I think, pretty simply here. I guess the one thing would be, it would have been nice to have had a tank that could keep Wampa clean for a bit. We don't really have a great tanking option left since we threw away Zalbar. I mean, like... She's not. Like, this is kind of cute that it would give Vandor like some counterattacks that gets some protection back. It's not really gonna mean much here. I'm really not sure that we have a way to buy Wampa time left. What about Seps? We have B1 floating, or B2. Django could be cute, actually. If Django is the weakest on the team, he actually might just... but we need a separate... Wait. Does it have to actually be a Separatist leader? If this could just be a Separatist in the leader slot? And the leader is another Separatist ally. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, Django Super Tank. This is like the only possible way that this could work, I think. Alright, B2, do what you were drafted to. We landed no days. So that's a good start. Alright, yeah, not exactly, not exactly. It's not exactly a whole lot of things. The Django did buy some time, but not that much. The unfortunate thing about, like, if we lock this in, it makes Nest easier to kill, but, like, the damage progress here doesn't really change. Alright. Fair enough. I mean... Okay, we do have characters that can, like, one-shot Nest and make some progress on the rest. Not quite calling it just yet, I guess. God, I completely forgot about Old Republic, actually. They... just fill out the map for me. I mean, they shouldn't actually be able to kill Nest, I wouldn't think. But they might be able to take out B1. Not with that days, they aren't. Is this a Christmas Carol? Oh yeah, I forget that Stream Beats has a Christmas album. Alright. I'm going Incognito. Incognito failed. I think it actually would have been easier if that Nest was preloaded. A little bit easier. The fact that we got hit with AoE immediately just kind of ruined that team's chances. Whatever, sure. You know what? If there's one person Nest is going to bully, that's the one person I prefer. Okay. Progress. I would say there's very little chance of, I mean, one turn off. This could one-shot Dooku. It's not going to be basic, though. There's no point giving Dooku basic here. Huh! No, not even close. We didn't even crit. Kidding me? Alright, sir. I actually would not be surprised if this team... Do I want to say it could beat Dooku? Dooku... The Foresight isn't that effective against Dooku, so I actually don't think so. Like, this team is, like, very surprisingly scrappy here. What does she even have on? 76 could be worse for junk mods. That stun actually could be quite clutch against Dooku, considering it turns into a daze after the fact. Rose actually kind of matters for this fight, hilariously. Alright. One time. Easy game. Oh, he has counterattacks. What a jerk. Alright, while he's stunned then. What? Oh, it probably needs to be leveled up to have that functionality, huh? Yeah, that's certainly unfortunate then. For once in my life, it actually did matter that I didn't power up Rose a little bit. Never again. Like, honestly, this fight actually would have been super approachable. We could have killed Dooku, like, pretty easily if we had that extra days. Look at that Foresight value. He just gets gunned down. Alright, yeah, it's not happening. Alright. Looks like I missed the Merc timing. That's actually one really unfortunate thing about daylight savings is this is like really, really awkward for my team slot. Alright. I guess I'm gonna call that full clear there then. Or lack of full clear. That's a little bit tragic. I mean, I wanted to go a little bit harder on defense and try something new. Didn't quite exactly have the bandwidth to make that screw up on Luke, like, and then it just snowballed out from there. Like, I wasn't expecting DR and rear, so honestly, even the sad thing there is, if we had just, like, if I had that experience in 3v3 to know, like, JKR was the call from the start, we would have had Vader for the easy clear on DR in the rear. It would have been just an easy stroll on in. Oh well, it's a little bit unfortunate. It is what it is, though. I appreciate all of you all stopping by. Apologies for how clunky this was. It is, again, usually a lot cleaner gameplay, but 3v3 is what it is. Maybe Jordy Cook can one-shot Dooku. It's possible, but yeah. I will hopefully see you all next time, and yeah, peace out.